Hello and welcome to another edition of the Betslip from Lost the Dressing Room. My name's Michael. I'm here with all the other lads. We're going to be going through our picks for this Good Friday's EFL and National League action. Again, we're all going to pick a game as last time, explain a little bit about why we've picked it, and put our own money in on the bet as well. Before we do that, we do as well want to review what we picked last time, how the results were, and see who is, Rob, closer to wearing their rival shirt come the end of the season. So first of all, ring, 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 ring. Mr. Banker, are you there?
I am.
Well?
I am.
Excellent. Chris, remind us and the people at home, whoever's watching, who you picked for last weekend.
Chesterfield in the National League, who were on a really good run of form leading up to that game, and by all accounts, very nearly cost me, but didn't, thankfully. A 1-0 win, but a win is a win. And I think Weymouth did at one point have a goal disallowed, which was rather squeaky arse time for me. But aside from that, they got the result, and that's all that matters. Let's swiftly move on.
It was a win. It was a win. That's what matters. Kyle, remind us who you picked.
I picked Cambridge United, and they absolutely thrashed their opposition 2-1 in the 90th minute. Never in doubt, never worried, no issues whatsoever. Comfortable, really, especially for the odds that they were. I was very happy with it.
Top tipster strikes again. I picked MK Dons against Doncaster. They won 1-0. By all accounts, it probably should have been more than that. They absolutely bossed the game. So again, I was confident with that one. And finally,
hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hello. So we're doing this week's the Good Friday's fixtures, are we? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
At some point.
Just remind us about last weekend, Rob.
Last weekend, I picked Crawley at home to Port Vale. If I remember rightly, Crawley had won 4 of the last 5 at home. Port Vale didn't have the best of away form. However, they had won the previous 2, so they now made it a hat-trick of 3 wins in a row by beating Crawley 3-1. Don't really know what to say. I didn't think it was a bad selection on paper, but these things happen. So we'll move on. It's not.
Well, Chris has already picked out a Berry shirt for you, haven't you, Chris?
I did find one on eBay that was starting at £1, so we can chip in for that, lads, and we'll see if we can get hold of it in advance.
Sound happy about that, don't you, Rob? And Chris got his wish as well, though. I know Kyle said earlier, are we slightly blaming Chris for it, Mr. Oh, I really don't like Crawley.
100%. It's his fault. I think it's his fault. I don't blame Rob. I mean, it was Rob's fault for picking the game entirely. But then Chris comes along with, I'd like to see them lose points because I don't like them as a club.
Thing is,
so, if anything,
I kind of get that because Chris been born in Lincoln and Crawley local rivals growing up, weren't they? So, what room been from the south?
Not sure inside jokes are going to really work on something like this, but all right.
Oh, dear me. So, yes. So, Rob is closest at the moment to wearing a Berry shirt, which is obviously Rochdale's rival.
It's
at the end of the season. He's
very
closer. But Good Friday's fixtures, it's a chance for you to redeem yourself, Rob, because we don't like it when one like Varaka lets us down. So, Rob, gone for a better pick this time?
I hope so. Yeah, I completely agree. We can all make jokes and what have you, but trust me, I was the most distraught person when that didn't come in. Just because 3 out of 4, if another one had let the Aka down, wouldn't have been as bothered. But when it's just your selection and the other 3 come in, you think, So, yeah, this week I'm going for another home game. I'm going to have Sunderland at home to Oxford. Odds currently at 19-20, so just slightly worse than evens. Sunderland are on good form. They've got the best form, I believe, in League One, home and away. But importantly, they've won 4 of the last 5 at home and 4 of the last 5 in all away as well, in all competitions. Oxford, don't think they're too bad a side, to be fair, but I do feel like Sunderland with Charlie White's form as well, I think they're a good side at the minute. So they'll also be looking at those automatic promotion places. They're not too far behind in third. So, yeah, fingers crossed for a home win and Sunderland win. How are the lads there, Mike?
Absolutely not. But
Oh, that's next week. Chris, there, you see, look at that. Oh,
yeah, next week.
another
Chris,
one back in the
happy to say it. Yeah, hope Sunderland lose.
now.
Chris, by all purposes, you were the banker of last week's picks, going for the safe option, which nearly wasn't so safe. But what have you gone for this time?
This time I've gone for Cardiff City at home to Nottingham Forest. Mick McCarthy done a great job, to be honest, in turning their form around. It's been a little bit hit and miss at home over the last 5 or 6 games. However, they win the last one. Nottingham Forest. Forest just haven't quite been as rejuvenated as you'd expect them to have been since Chris Hughton came in. So, yeah, I think it'll be close, to be honest. I think this will be a narrow Cardiff win.
Yeah. And Kyle, how about yourself?
Forget your stats. Throw them in the bin for me. Don't mind them. Don't want them. They're all done unfairly to give people advantages. Should look at a game and think, I like that. QPR at home to Coventry. There'll be some reason why that's a decent bet. Mine is just because it feels right. And I don't necessarily like QPR as a club. I've been there as an away fan. Not so keen. But this weekend, on Good Friday, they'll get the business done. I'm very confident. Even if it's another 90th minute winner, don't care. Be money in the bank.
Loving the confidence. I've gone for a National League game. I think I'm the only one going for a National League game, and the only person who has picked an away team. So I'm going for Sutton United away at Boreham Wood. Sutton are pushing to get into the Football League for I believe the first time in their history, and have been on really good form. They score a lot of goals. They're the highest scorers in the league, and Boreham Wood concede a lot. They did throw away a 2-1 lead to draw 3-3 last time out. They have drawn a lot of games recently, but they haven't won in 8. So they are on weird, not very good form, and I can certainly see Sutton going there and getting a result. So yeah, Sutton United away to Boreham Wood is my pick. And I believe we've gone for William Hill again for this ACCA for the fourfold.
Yeah.
Just in terms of where we've seen that you can get the best odds. I think it's 23, just over 23 to 1 for that. I know that the Sutton are 8 to 5.
That's pre-boost as well, isn't it, Mike?
Pre-boost. So obviously you can boost that as well and get even better odds. So yeah, it's looking like a decent ACCA. As we did last week, just going to come around the lads, see what you think of them. I mean, Mr. Hunch, Kyle, I'm sure you're happy with them all because everyone's gone on their picks.
Listen, I'll throw money at Altme. It don't really bother me. So I'll back it. Let's have some fun. If Rob lets me down again, I know where his mum and dad live, so I can go and threaten the family members if needs be. If Chris lets me down, I'll just buy him a mirror. You know, to look at himself and then live with himself, really. If you let me down, Mike, I'll probably buy you a Sunderland shirt outside of this and make you wear it. Not a problem. But yeah, I'll be backing them all.
After all this, Coventry will be the one to let us down.
Coventry can let us down because we're not betting on them. So that's fine. They can lose the game, no problem.
Chris, what are you thinking of those 3 other picks?
Yeah, decent selections, to be fair, I think. Oxford might give Sunderland a bit of a test, but you would expect, as Rob does, Sunderland to get the win there. QPR at home as well. Coventry haven't been particularly great away from home this season. Sutton, despite the fact they're top, if I'm going to kind of put the clappers on somebody's bet, that would be the one. Yeah, Boreham Wood, they're just one of those sides at home. I wouldn't necessarily bet against them getting a draw out of that game, but look, decent odds to say Sutton are top of the league. So, yeah, let's see how it goes, and we'll be backing it.
Yeah. Rob,
I've got every faith in you, mate. You know that. If it lets it down, it lets it down. I don't think it will personally. Kyle, I won't resort to any violence, mate. I'm not like you.
I only said threats.
Okay, that makes it all right. Yeah, QPR.
Anyway, it wasn't violent threats. You don't know what kind of threats they were. I might have been threatening to go and sing for them.
Threats of
Oh,
love.
that is violent.
Yeah, QPR though, I think that's a good selection. Coventry's away form, as Chris alluded to, it's not the best. So yeah, I think QPR's safe. Cardiff, yeah, Mick McCarthy's doing a cracking job. Yeah, to be honest with you, I think all 4 selections will be fine. If I was going to pick one that I think might let the side down, it'll probably be my own. So
Hey, confidence.
No, as much as it pains me to say it, I don't think you will let us down this time, Rob. And Oxford have done really well this season. I think they are having a really good season, but unfortunately, the Mackems are on a really good run of form. I think they're unbeaten in something like 9-10 games, which is unfortunate, and pushing for the automatic promotion places. Kyle, yeah, QPR, that one did stick out for me. I don't know why, but I nearly went for QPR as well. Just on that thing, it just stood out as a game that QPR probably will win. Chris, your one, Cardiff have been really good since Mick McCarthy joined. The one thing I could say is they don't score a lot at the minute, the last few games, and Forest don't score or concede too much either. So potentially that could be a low scoring game, but hopefully it'll be 1-0 to Cardiff and we'll all be celebrating being richer at the end of the day. And that's what we want after all, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And for the people who put this on as well, if any of you decide to follow us and stick this bet on. But yeah, that's it. So thank you very much. We'll be back with you after Good Friday to review the games that we've picked, and obviously with another bet slip with our picks for the next one. So please follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and like and subscribe to us on YouTube for more content. So thank you very much. That's all from us.
cheers. Goodbye.